Hope and pray in the Madhuvan at the Krishna Kund, where Krishna, when the Gopas felt thirsty, Krishna digged their lake with his flute. So we were sitting and meditating at the Krishna Kund today. So everyone must have a wonderful journey. Madhuvan is a very sweet place in Brajadam. This is the first forest that we are visiting. And from tomorrow, we will be going to Talavan. So looking forward for that. So today is our spiritual journey made successful with the association of Vishwa Krishna Prabhu Yamuna Sundari Mataji, I.V. Gautam, Ravi Pipilia Prabhu, Vrajeshwari Priya Devidasi, Govinda Gita Devidasi, Kasturi Manjari Mataji, Sistastika Devidasi, Parmeshwari Devidasi, Amol and Smita Panchpande, Raghav Chaitanya Prabhu, Girivardhari Prabhu join at 2 o'clock, Haribol. Shriya Devidasi, Sitala Priya Devidasi, Sachinandan Krishna Prabhu, Srinivas Acharya Prabhu, Hanuman Prabhu, Prathamesh Prabhu also. Everybody is joining half an hour early. Nadia Kumar Prabhu, Saman Prabhu, Leela Manjari Mataji, Rag Bhakti Mataji. Also Suvarnangi Shyam Devidasi and Narsimha Leela Chaitanya Prabhu also join. They have to work late and they feel so bad. So may Krishna help them. Sugandhraj Prabhu, Aradhana Devidasi, Janki Kan Prabhu, Labanga Latika Mataji, Tapti Ghosh Mataji, Manmata Anand Prabhu, Sundari Radha Mataji, Parmanand Hari Prabhu, Nanda Nanda Priya Mataji, Pandurang Devdas Prabhu, Damodarati Mataji, Shrikant Pankaj Gupta, always join at 2 o'clock. Haribol. Rohit Mishra Prabhu, Pranath Gopal Prabhu, Radhika Prem Devidasi, Saraswati Devidasi, Sumitra Radha Devidasi, Devendra Krishna Prabhu, Divyansan Saloni, Raj Vinod Prabhu, Anand Vinodini Mataji, Priyanka Mataji, Rukmini Priya Devidasi, Kishore Krishna Prabhu, Namanand Prabhu, Prem Vinodini Mataji, Madhvi Gopi Mataji, Ganga Devidasi, Uttam Bhakta Prabhu, Vallabhi Mataji, Rajendra Prabhu, Abhay Prabhu, Sweddi Prabhu, Vijay Keshav Prabhu, Amal Atman Prabhu, Gadadhar Chandra Prabhu, Tulsi Priya Mataji, Jai Govinda Prabhu, Bhadra Bharati Mataji, Kamal Mukha Krishna Prabhu, Sarva Tarak Prabhu, Amal Nam Prabhu, Govinda Mohini Devidasi, Krida Lakshan Prabhu, Matangi Gopi Mataji, Manoj Kapoor Prabhu, Kamal Priya Mataji, Karunamai Mataji, Radha Charan Prabhu, Abhay Charan Prabhu, Shukruti Devidasi, Kamini Priya Mataji, Sankarsan and Manjari, Sundri Leela Mataji, Sarmishta Sahi, Mamta Mataji, Balram Prabhu, Karunya Murti Devidasi, Radha Vallabh Prabhu also join early, Shyam Sundar Prabhu, Harikatha Mataji, Rasha Keda Prabhu, Anand Radhika Mataji, Pitambar Priya Prabhu, Advait Prabhu, Rajesh and Sweta, Chintamani Devidasi, Hamad and Prem Priya Padma Mataji, Suchitra Devidasi, C. Kumar Prabhu, Sumit Prabhu, Kanta Devidasi, Rashmi Mataji, Shrikant Ji and Shrikant Survasa Prabhu, Nissan Sama Prabhu also join around 2 o'clock, I think. Nitya Navli Devidasi, Neeraj Srivastav Prabhu, Prafulanand Madhav Prabhu, Sripada Lalita Devidasi, and their daughter Akshata join around 5 o'clock. Haribol. Vani Prabhu, Lekha Mataji, Rajaram Prabhu, Thaneswar Prabhu, Sudevi Sundari Mataji, Radhika Bhakti Mataji also join around 2:20 or something. Rupsi Mataji, Madan Kandu Prabhu, Patit Pavan Prabhu, श्री पद्मा मंजरी माता जी, नीरज भाटनगर, रामकृष्ण and Lata, Pragya Nagpal Prabhu, Bhaktin Kirsten, Sudhir Krishna Prabhu, Sakhi Saran Devi Dasi, Murli Gopal Prabhu, and Rupini Padma Devi Dasi. And also 2 o'clock was also Sobha Kishori Mataji was joined at 2 o'clock. So let's hear the wonderful song before we will read from the Jaiva Dharma. Hari Bol.
Narada Muni भक्त गीत सामे
Thank you very much, Ishwar Krishna Prabhu, playing a wonderful song. And also, I forgot to welcome Barnes Gurdas from Bangladesh and also Sarva Shakti Devidasi, also joined from Portland. So before we read, we would like to offer our humble obeisances at the desk of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, who wrote this beautiful song. Pray at his lotus feet that he can bestow the mercy. So the message that he has given in this book may imbibe in our hearts and can change our life. So I'll read one paragraph that we read yesterday and then we will continue. The Supreme Lord, controller of Maya, has created this material universe with all its diversities, such as the Vedas, sacrificial rituals, religious observance, the past, present, and the future, that is time, and so on. The Vedas has recorded all this in every detail. The Jiva is placed in this universe where he comes into contact with Maya and is thereby caught and imprisoned by her. So we will continue. The term Parashya Sakti indicates that the Param Tattva, in his highest manifestation of divinity, always displays an equally superlative potency. No authoritative text has anywhere described the Param Tattva as being important under any conditions. When the Param Tattva exhibits his transcendently beautiful form, he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And when he manifests his impersonal aspect, he is Brahman. To designate the Supreme Absolute Truth as devoid of potency would appear to stand in contradiction to his eternal possessions of Parasakti, as described throughout the Vedas. Hence, Sakti is most certainly also present in the formless, unqualified Brahman. This supreme potency has been described in different places with different names, such as Parasakti, Swarupa Sakti, Chit Sakti, Antarang Shakti, and so on. Important, Brahman is a false name and a deception, fictiously fabricated by the Mayavadis. The truth is that the impersonal Brahman is beyond the comprehension of the Mayavadi philosophers. The Vedas in the Shvetaswar, the Upanishad 4.1, has defined Savishesha, personal, and Nirvishesha, impersonal Brahman in the following manner. Ya eko varna bahudha sakti yogat varna nekan nihitartho dadhati. The Supreme Lord is one, non-dual, absolute truth, endowed with immense unlimited potencies, equal only to Him. Although He does not have any tinge of material qualities, He gives birth to the material modes of nature through the agency of His multifarious potencies. Further, in the Shvetashvatara Upanishad 3.1, Ya eko jalavan isata isanibi sarval lokan isata isanibi. The one Supreme Lord, who is the controller of the Maya Jal, the Gossamer of illusion, governs material cosmos through his energies. Now, do you understand that the Supreme Absolute Truth can never be bereft of his potencies? They are always self-manifest. These self-manifest potencies are eternally exhibited in 3 dimensions, as it evident from this verse. Shvetashvatara Upanishad 6.16. Sa Vishwakrut Vishwavidhatma Yoni Gyan Kalakalo Guni Sarva Vidya Pradhana Kshatragya Patir Gunesha Sansara Moksha Sthiti Bandha Hetu. The Supreme Soul is the creator of this universe. He is Sarvagya, omniscient, Atma Yoni, the source of himself, Kalakarta, the awesome personification of time, Guni, full of the transcendental qualities, Sarvavid, the knower of everyone, and the controller of the Maya, the Pradhan. He is Kshetragnapati, the regent of the universe, and Gunesa, lord of the material modes, and is beyond their influence. He is the sole authority to keep the jiva chanted to the wheel of samsara, chained to the wheel of samsara, to allocate his lifespan and to give him liberation. Thus, the 3 aspects of Parasakti are easy to discern from this verse. Pradhan indicate the Maya Sakti, Shrektagna indicate the Jiva Sakti, and Shrektagnapati indicate the Chit Sakti. The false distinctions of Brahman, devoid of potency, and the Supreme Personality with manifest potency is a mental concoction of the Mayavadi philosophers with no relationship to the actual absolute truth. Factually, the Param Tattva is at all times Sarva Shaktiman, omnipotent, and the Supreme Energetic Personality. The Supreme Personality of Godhead is the majestic embodiment and controller of his divine potencies, and yet he is always the supreme autocrat, independent and self-willed, free to activate his potencies as he wishes. This state of supreme independence is his special glory. Vrajanath. If the Lord is always united with his potencies and everything is done by his potencies, then he must be working by their assistance and involvement. Therefore, how can he be called independent and self-willed? Raghunath Das Babaji. In the Vedanta, it is stated, Shakti Shakti Matayor Abhedeha. The Shruti scriptures explain the meaning as follows. The Shaktiman Purusha, the supreme energetic personality, is non-different from his Shakti. Activities display the Lord's Shakti, yet his Shakti is controlled by his Ichcha, desire, which thereby indicate the Shaktiman, the possessor and controller of Shakti. For example, creation, maintenance, and destructions of the material cosmos are the activities of the Maya Shakti, his external potency. Further, his Jiva Shakti, the marginal potency, manifests the Jivas, and his Chit Shakti, the internal potency, manifests the spiritual world. Directing his Chit Shakti, Maya Shakti, and Jiva Shakti to perform their individual duties, he remains nirvikar, aloof, disentangled, and eternally unaffected by such activities. Vrajana. If the Lord acts according to his own desire, how can he say to be nirvikar? Indeed, activities propelled by his swa-ichcha maya, self-will, presupposes vikar, transformation in his personality. Raghunath Das Babaji. In relation to the Supreme Lord, the word nirvikar indicate that he is unaffected by mayika vikar, illusory material transformations. The Maya Shakti is but a shadow of Lord Swarupa Shakti, internal spiritual potency. Activities carried out by the Maya Shakti are real, but being impermanent, they are not eternal. These defects of the Maya Shakti do not exist in the Param Tattva. Desire for Leela is inherent in the Param Tattva, Sri Hari, and the transformation that manifest on this basis are Chit Vaichitraya, spiritual variegatedness. These transformations are sublime, transcendental manifestation of Prem. There is not the slightest trace of imperfection in them. All these manifestations of spiritual variegatedness are perfectly adjusted within the Advaya Gyan Bhagavan, the non-differentiated absolute Godhead. By his inconceivable potency, the Supreme Lord has the prerogative to create this universe through the agency of his Maya Shakti. And yet, his original spiritual potency and identity still remain undivided, unaffected, and intact. The wondrous varieties of transcendental Leela has no connections with the Maya Shakti. However, those whose intellects are covered by Maya misinterpret the Shastric descriptions of spiritual variety as material, much like jaundiced eyes that see the world as yellow, or like eyes diseased by the cataracts that on a sunny day see the sun as covered by clouds. The purport of this point is that the Maya Shakti is a mere shadow of the Chit Shakti. Therefore, the variegatedness displayed in spiritual activity is perversely reflected into the material diversities. On the superficial external level, both may appear to be the same, but at their core, they are diametrically opposite. A human figure appears accurately reflected upon a mirror at first glance, but given a closer look, one sees that the limbs are on the wrong side, and so on. Similarly, the variegatedness displayed in the spiritual world appears similar to its material counterpart at first sight, but when scrutinized, the irrefutable differences are distinctly discernible. Maya Vaichitraya, material variety, is the perverted and corrupt reflections of Chit Vaichitraya, spiritual variety. Therefore, descriptions of these two forms of Vaichitraya may appear to be the same, but in substance, they are of two contrasting natures. The Supreme Lord is acting upon his own desire, is free from Maya Vichar, and being the controller of the Maya Shakti, he steers her to perform his work. Vrajana. To which category of Krishna's Shakti does Srimati Radhika belong? Raghunath Das Babaji. Sri Krishna is Purna Shaktiman, the supreme energetic in his highest original form, and Srimati Radhika is Purna Shakti, his supreme energy in her highest original form. Also, Srimati Radhika may be known as Purna Swarupa Shakti, the absolute embodiment of the original divine energy of the Lord and identical with him. For example, musk is recognizable by an inseparable from its inherent fragrance. Similarly, fire is known by and it inseparable from its heat. Similarly, Srimati Radhika and Sri Krishna, relishing their transcendental pastimes, are eternally distinct personalities, but simultaneously non-different and inseparable. The three active potency, Chit Shakti, Jiva Shakti, and Maya Shakti, emanates from the Swarupa Shakti. Other name of the Chit Shakti is Antaranga Shakti, the internal spiritual potency. And another term for the Jiva Shakti is Tatastha Shakti, the marginal energy. The synonym of the Maya Shakti is Bahiranga Shakti, the external energy. Although the Swarup Shakti is one, she executes activities through these, her three extensions. All the eternal inherent qualities of this Swarup Shakti are fully manifest in the Chit Shakti. They are minutely present in the Jiva Shakti and are perversely reflected in the Maya Shakti. Swarup Shakti possesses three intrinsic qualities: Ladini, the pleasure-giving potency; Sandhini, the sustaining potency; and Sambit, the potency of cognizance. So they are described in the fourth verse of the Das Mula Siksha. Savaihi paranya vrukrutir holdanarutas tatha samvichakti prakati karho bhavarasitaha tayasi sandhyanya kruta visada taddhamanichaye rasambho dhu magno braj rasa vilasi vijayate. Swarupa Shakti possesses three potent properties: Ladini, Samvit, and Sandhini. The transcendental loving exchange created by the Ladini Shakti keeps Sri Krishna captivated in bliss. The sublime amorous desire flowing out of the Samvit Shakti fan the erotic rasa of Sri Krishna. The spiritual realm of Sri Vrindavan Dham, brilliant and pure, has been manifested by the Sandhini Shakti as the arena for the eternal loving pastimes. In Sri Vrindavan, the self-willed supreme lover of Raj, Sri Krishna, remain immersed in the eternal nectar of Raj, the pastime of divine loving mellows. The purport of this verse is extremely esoteric in nature. These three properties, Ladini, Samvit, and Sandhini, are dynamically displayed everywhere in the creation. Ladini is personified in Srimati Radhika, the daughter of Maharaj Vrishabhanu. She provides Krishna with complete, absolute spiritual bliss. She is the most beloved of Sri Krishna and epitomizes Mahabhav, the highest mood of ecstasy, which keeps Sri Krishna spellbound. She expands herself, Kaya Vyuha Swarup, as the Ashtasakis, her 8 female companions. Each of these 8 companions embodies one of the 8 primary bhavs, loving spiritual emotions. Srimati Radhika further expands herself as the 4 Seva Bhavas, the mode of divine service. These 4 modes of service are embodied by the 4 different categories of Sakhis: female friends and companions. These 4 are Priya Sakhis, very dear friends; Narma Sakhis, dear humorous friends; and Prana Sakhis, friends dearer than life; and Param Presta Sakhis, dearest of all friends. All these Sakhis are Nitya Siddha Sakhis, eternally perfect female companions who are permanent residents of Braj in the spiritual world. The Samvit Shakti arranged for the different relationship among the residents of Braj. Sandhini Shakti manifests the elements earth, water, air, etc. The village, the forest, Govardhan hill, and all the other arena for the transcendental pastime. So the Samvit Shakti arranges the relationship, and Sandhini create all these wonderful arenas for the pastime. So Sandhini Shakti also provide the various spiritual forms of Sri Krishna and Srimati Radhika and their friends, companions, servant and cow, etc., plus all the other various paraphernalia of their eternal pastimes that created by Sandhini Sakti. The Ladini Sakti transform into amorous pastimes and thereby keeps Sri Krishna engrossed in sublime ecstasy. The Samvit Shakti manifests the myriads of mystical moods and relationship, thus supplying Sri Krishna with constant amusement, leading to his helical participation. Sri Krishna playing his flute to attract the gopis, taking the cows to graze, performing the Rasalila dance, etc., are examples of activities arranged by the Shambhit Shakti. The Sandhini Shakti maintains the spiritual abode of Sri Braj, wherein Sri Krishna remains immersed in the exchange of spiritual ras. Sri Braj is the highest and most esoteric place of Sri Krishna's pastimes. Wonderfully describe this potency, how it works. We may have to read and dwell maybe many times, then it will become clear to our mind and heart. So with those time has reached to end our program and we should be punctual. So with those thoughts, always remain happy, jubilant and totally fearless. And whoever you come across, give them a kind word that their life can also become successful and totally fearless. With those thoughts, I would like to offer my humble obeisances at the desk of wonderful Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis who take so much austerity to wake up early in the morning and join this call, chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Very glorious activities. Somehow we are very fortunate. Krishna is allowing us. From Houston, from India, from New Jersey, Virginia, Boston, Boise, Atlanta, Austin, Alachua, College Station, Tempe, Phoenix, San Jose, Dallas, Detroit, Chicago, Naperville, Philadelphia, Charlotte, New Orleans, Baltimore, Portland, Dhaka, and also Orlando. Vanchakalpatar Vaisya Kripa Sindhu Vacha Patitanam Pavane Bhyo Vaisnave Bhyo Namo Namaha